Are you going anywhere?
Hi, Gimballed1983 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on Xbox, and today I've got a real treat for you. I've got me and a Cobra versus Ragnascott in a Faz. Unusual ships, unusual night, fun fight, and I'm in Cobra III trained, so...
Mercy is for the weak. We do not train to be merciful here. The man face you, he is enemy. Enemy deserve no mercy.
Sensei, what should I do?
If an enemy insists on war, then you take away their ability to wage it.
I feel you, Sensei. I've got you. I know exactly what to do. I will show him why Savage One would never fight me in a ship with missile racks. Yeah. If you didn't know, Savage One always flew a Faz, loved the Faz, but he knows the weakness of the Faz. Weak shields and weapons that are just hanging out there waiting for you to blast them off, especially if you've got missiles. Now, this was part of the memorial night for Drugbunny, so it was going to be a massive free-for-all of fighting and fun and frivolity. So as I'd seen in system chat, this was going to be like no teams or 1v1s. I was golden. I mean, me versus Ragnascott, me in a small, him in a medium. He's super sweaty and really good. I'm really poo. You know, this fight had all the dynamics that I enjoy in the game. Complete disbalance of skill level. And would my Gimballed Scrub weapons be able to cope with the extra DPS he's doing with his Plasmax? Well, no. But once I take his weapons out, then we're looking at a different story. I did ram him way more than I should have done, but you know, I'm always happy to ram people, and in my Cobra, it's kind of like it's the biggest hard point I've got. I'm going to do more damage on the ram than anything else, and you know, the way this fight panned out, I was quite happy to trade my hull for damage because, well, let's face it, once I've taken his weapons out, as long as I dodge the rams, I'm golden. And yeah, the taking the weapons out strategies worked very well for me in the past. I did it Scooby once in a stealth ship versus stealth ship fight, because oddly enough the thermal vent lasers work really well for that. You know, as you can see, his weapons are taking a pounding. I'm also taking a pounding. He's doing a really good job of hitting me with those plasmax. So I'm back on his shields again. I got to get them down quick. And by this point he must realise that there's something going wrong with his weaponry. He must have noticed that he's firing way less plasmax now than he was before. And yeah, so my ultimate goal was to take his weapons out, and then when he went to reboot and repair, missile the crap out of his power plant. That was the plan. You'll see Ragnascott has other ideas. I may be the Cobra Kai trained and the one showing no mercy, but Ragnascott's one of those guys that does not like to lose. He probably hates losing more than he loves winning. That sort of player that is really driven on to, you know, get better. Whereas obviously me, I'm a fat, lazy, middle-aged man who uses gimballed weapons. I mean, you know, I've always said as long as I'm not being speedrun, I do not care. And considering this fight goes quite a long time, I'm more than happy with my performance. As you can see, Operation Sabotage All Ragnascott's weaponry is going pretty well for me. You know, he's definitely noticed the problem now. Oh, he was trying to pre-turn me there. That's naughty, Ragna. Don't do that. You know, you're relying on me flying properly and sensibly and like with skill, not flight assist on flying like an absolute numpty. Yeah, I managed to roll with the punches, you know, get his weaponry taken out when I still had some hull left. And like I say, I should have probably avoided some of the ramage, but I was quite happy to take the rams to get through his shields quicker, to get to his weapons quicker, because, you know, once I take his weapons out, he's pretty much, his only choice then is to try and reboot and repair. And if he does that with his shields up, they drop automatically, and I can just plow some missiles into his, you know, into his power plant. And once his weapons are out, I should get a chance to simp some more weaponry, because, you know, simp for the win. And yeah, we're all good. I was in a massive party of people, huge amount of people. Ooh, yeah, that ram did hurt a lot, but you know, like I say, I'm golden. Weapons are gone. That's it. He has to reboot and repair. Or he has to get another ram off. So he's desperately trying to ram me. He does all sorts to try and get me to hit him. He swerves in front of me. He does all sorts. I'm quite happily simpling more missiles because, yeah, that's it. You know, all I have to do is get missile lock, wait for him to reboot and repair, walk up, missile lock, lock into his power plant, job done. I mean, even at this stage with that much hull left, I could probably just fire the missiles into his hull and be done with it. I mean, you know, it's all gone to plan. It's all gone perfectly for me. Like, I did use this strategy once on Scooby, and he got annoyed with it. It's properly a cheesy strategy. Yeah, but anytime he's going to let me get a missile lock, I'll squeeze some missiles off, because as you can see, he hasn't got that much hull left. I did like him sideswiping, like flipping out to make himself bigger so I might crash into him. That was a really clever strategy and definitely very skilled piloting. But I was ready for that sort of thing. All I have to do is avoid the ram, get some missiles into him, and jobs are good. And the Cobra Kai strategy has worked. The taking away his ability to wage war has worked. What could possibly go wrong from here? You know, great fight against a great opponent. Absolutely loved it. It was a really enjoyable fight. You know, just yeah, just a really fun trip out in the Cobra.
Player 2 has entered the game.
Hold on a minute. He joined a wing and got in a wingmate. Oh, really? Oh, hi Woland. Oh well. Oh, so much for that then. Yeah, GG. There's nothing I can do about an FDL being dropped on me at this point in the fight. I mean, he's got 17% hull left, and he's not gone for the reboot and repair, and I'm dead. The only thing is to tell the boys that he had to bring in an FDL to beat us small. How did that go down in party chat?